It's all projection. But first, what's up, beautiful people? I hope y'all having a remarkable day, because I am as well. So let's begin. It's all projection. When people treat you, it's a projection of themselves, of how they feel on the inside of themselves, how they think about themselves, how they treat themselves, how they, their self-esteem, their self-confidence and all that. How people treat you is a reflection of themselves. It's all projection. So when people treat you well, when people, smile at you, or, give you compliments, or, just treat you like a pure and good-hearted human being, guess what? That's a projection of them. That's a projection of their heart. That's a projection of who they are as a person. It doesn't necessarily have to do anything with who the recipient is, although the recipient can be as well a good person, a kind-hearted person, a person worthy of this love or this praise or whatever they are receiving. Yes. But this is not necessarily why they're doing it. It's just a projection of who is giving this gift. Now, the same thing goes when people give you this evil eye, when people look at you with these ugly looks and these bad remarks, or these, off-brand remarks. When people treat you like, you're the scum on the bottom of somebody's shoe. When people treat you or look at you like, what are you doing here? You don't belong here. How did you get here? You don't deserve what you have. All these negative things. These negative things is not who you are as a person, no. So don't accept it. Number one, don't accept it. But really, in the depths of what I'm getting to is, this is just a projection of who they are, of how evil and rotten and dirty their heart is, how much and how highly they really think of themselves behind closed doors, how they feel about other people. So I'm saying that to say, don't let projection get to you. What people project upon you is not who you are as a person. It has no merit of who you are. It doesn't stand, against who you are as a person, especially if these people don't know you. So you may be in a new environment, or even an old environment, or you may be around new people or old people, or whoever the case may be. And people may look at you. People may stare, especially if you're a chosen one. People may stare at you. People may, whatever the case may be. I had a brain fart, excuse me. But wherever you go, and the way people treat you is just projection of themselves. So me, I treat people well. At least I try to. I treat people with kindness and all this. Why? It's a projection of who I am. This person who I'm treating kind could be a piece of shit, for all I know. But does that mean that I treat them as a piece of shit? No. Especially if they haven't trespassed against me, I treat them kindly. I treat them as I would want to be treated. Right? It's like, say somebody's attractive, right? And they go out into the public. They'll catch two things. They'll have people who are in awe of their attractiveness, so they may give them free things, or, you'll see that their attractiveness is appreciated, right? And then you have some people who will look at them like, ugh, who you think you are, all these negative things, right? This is just projection of who's giving out these compliments. The people who's looking at them in awe, and appreciating their beauty or appreciating their attractiveness, that's how they feel on the inside of themselves, even if they may not be attractive themselves. They're appreciative of it. They understand it, They're giving you your flowers. That shows how their heart is, their heart posture. And the people who are giving them sly remarks, the ugly face, who you think you are, you think you too good, all that shows their heart posture. So don't accept the projection upon people, especially, well, if it's a good projection, I guess you can accept it, because it's not going to hurt. It only hurts if you let it big up your head. If you let these people now take control of your will, and what they give you, and your compliments or how they perceive you, don't let that, take more precedence about how you feel upon yourself, because now you're giving them control, So I feel like if it's good projection, cool. If it's bad projection, I'll throw it away. It shows me more about that person than it does myself. So remember, it's all projection. How people treat you has nothing to do with who you are. It all has to do with how they feel about themselves. Somebody treats you well, they feel well about themselves. Even if they don't have anything, they just feel well about themselves. People treat you bad, that's how they feel about themselves. You can't see how somebody feels or looks on the inside to see if they're a good person or not or anything like that. You can't do that. We don't have those special abilities. But the ability that we do have is to see how they treat others. And that'll tell you everything you really need to know about somebody. Especially how do they treat people that they don't need. See, we could fake and project onto others, this kindness or this good personality because we may need something from them or we want them to look at us in a certain way. But how do they treat somebody they don't need, like a janitor or a waiter? How do they treat these people? Do they treat them with kindness and respect as well? Or do they treat them badly? Again, if they treat them badly, that shows a projection of their real and true heart. If they treat them kindly, that shows who they really are. Remember, it's our projection. It says a lot more about other people than it does about you. It's up to you if you accept it. Just be cautious and be aware that if you accept negative projections from people, it can. Let me rephrase that. Let me back up a little bit. Rewind. If you accept this, beware. If you accept even positive projections of people, beware not to rest upon that validation wholeheartedly and heavily. Still, leave some room for you to be validated by yourself. Number one. Number two, don't accept any negative projection. Matter of fact, when people are projecting upon you, return it with the projection of your heart, which should be love. So somebody throws you, evil, somebody throws you, that evil eye, or looks at you any type of way that's not positive or happy or graceful, take that, transmute it, transmute it into positivity, throw it back at their ass, and go on about your day. Remember, positive projection, accept it, but don't rest in that validation wholeheartedly. Be appreciative of it and keep it moving. And number two, when people throw that bad projection upon you, take it, transmute it, spin that motherfucker around, and throw it right back at their ass positively. Anyway, so this your favorite cousin. Hope this can help somebody today. Y'all be safe. Love and blessings.